I'm gonna drink all the beer, love all the girls, see a great big piece of this world. Look out, this cowboy's breaking loose. Ooh, yeah.
May I help you?
I'm supposed to be J.D. Reed here.
Mr. Reed. He's due for a conference. Won't you have a seat? Good morning, law officers. I'm sorry, Mr. Walnick isn't in yet. No, he was taking the 7:35 flight from Mexico City, so I do expect him momentarily. I certainly will. Goodbye. Well, good morning, Adolph.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello, Isabel.
You know what, Jenny? I got a long-distance call. First time an operator asked for me special. It was Mr. Walnut, and he's bringing me a prize.
A surprise, Isabel. I have some errands to do. Mind if I leave her?
Sure. Isabel, you know where Mr. Walnick's office is. Why don't you wait there?
Can I sit in this chair?
Sure.
I'll see you in an hour, hon.
Bye.
Good morning, Mr. Walnick. Good trip?
Well, I didn't need my KO pec tape. Jenny, this is Mr. Shalleck of the State Museum.
How do you do? If I get any calls, I'd appreciate your putting them through. But...
Of course. Mr. Walnick, Isabel is waiting in your office for you.
Oh, fine. That's right there. She'll keep you entertained.
May I show her the artifact that we brought back from Mexico?
Yes, it's hers, or it could be.
I first met Harold Tinsley at the Barataria Parish Fair in 1938. He was only 28 or 29 then, but they still called him Old Harold even then. I never really knew why, but I suspect that nickname stuck because Harold Tinsley was blessed with a wisdom.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
Hi, it's Rhonda with 2 great movies and a call-in radio show. Next on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, and welcome to USA Up All Night. You know, Friday the 13th is usually an unlucky day, but for you, it's lucky. Because tonight the phone lines are open for you to call in and to get advice from me. My specialty is, hair care. But I'm confident that I'm well-rounded enough to answer virtually anything you might need to know. You'll also see Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2, films that feature unbelievable acting and unmistakably male dogs.
Hi, girl. Excuse me. Hi, boy.
All that just a phone call away on USA Up All Night. Caller 12, you're on the air. Okay, let's get back to the jam-packed phone lines. Hello, Lisa in Orange County. You're on the air Up All Night.
Hi, Rhonda. Every time I go to the grocery store and the checker asks me if I want paper or plastic, I get really tense. Sometimes it takes me 5 minutes to decide. I don't know which is easier for him or which is easier for me to carry or which is better for the environment. I just don't know. What do you suggest?
Lisa, let me ask you, do you use hairspray or mousse?
Well, it depends on what I want my hair to look like.
Exactly.
Oh, so you're saying the bags I use should depend on the particular items I purchase at that time. You're so right. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you.
I'm just here to help. USA Up All Night will return to Friday the 13th after these commercials. Welcome back. Let's go to Marty on a car phone. You're on the air up all night.
Yeah, Rhonda, what in the Sam hell is wrong with the Raiders? We spent all our money on Tim Brown, and now we got nothing to go out and get a running back with. You know as well as I do that you cannot win a Super Bowl with no backfield.
Let me tell you a little story, Marty. There was once this big party. I was running late, and all I had was this really cheap conditioner for my hair. As it turned out, I did really have this expensive styling gel, and my hair ended up looking great.
Oh, so you're saying that the Raiders' strength at wide receiver can make up for any shortcomings in their running game?
You got it.
That is great news. Thank you, Rhonda. Raiders #1, just win!
USA Up All Night continues its commitment to excellence with Friday the 13th. I'm Rhonda Shear, and I'll be taking your calls all night. Hi, Ron. You're on the air up all night.
Hi, Rhonda. Love your show.
Thanks, Ron. Hey, what's on your mind?
Well, my wife thinks I'm too possessive, and she's probably right. I just can't stand the thought of other guys hitting on her.
Look at it this way, Ron. By using just the right amount of hairspray, your hair can still move freely, but keep its basic shape. On the other hand, if you use too much, which can weigh your hair down, and it can also damage it.
So, I'm like hairspray, and my wife is hair. Wow, that is so true. Thanks a lot, Rhonda.
You're welcome, Ron. And you viewers are welcome to get right back to enjoying Friday the 13th on USA Up All Night. Caller 7, you're on the air. Well, Tammy, you're just going to have to lay down the law. Simply tell him no more explosives in the bedroom. And if that doesn't work, try that hairspray thing I told you about.
Thanks a lot, Rhonda. Thanks. That's a great idea, eh?
Good luck, Tammy. And be strong. Speaking of strong, how about the strong acting performance of Kevin Bacon in Friday the 13th? This, of course, was before he became a dancing sensation in Footloose. Let's get back to him as USA Up All Night continues. Caller number 2, you're up next.
Hi, Rhonda. I'm really sad. You see, because my favorite show was Saved by the Bell. So Zach and Slater and Lisa and Screech all graduated. Anyway, now there's these new kids on the show, and I don't like them. There's a guy who's supposed to be like Zach, but he's not even as cute. And that Screech guy isn't even funny.
Tell me, Betty, do you use a curling iron on your hair?
Oh, yes, all the time.
They wear out pretty fast, don't they?
I go through like 3 a year.
A new curling iron can be hard to get used to, but eventually you get the hang of it, and your hair looks as fabulous as ever.
You mean I like the new Saved by a Bell as much as my new curling iron?
Now you're talking.
Great, you're so smart.
Thank you, Betty. Now, why don't you get back to my favorite movie, Friday the 13th on USA Up All Night.
It's Rhonda Shear. Remember me from USA Up All Night? I know I got you through puberty. Admit it. Well, guess what? Now you can find me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. You can book me and I will send you your own private video message. You're going to love it. Or you can send it to anyone you would like. I would love to do that for you. So check me out at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. And remember, from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's Rhonda, it's up all night. Nighty-night from your bedtime buddy. Woo!
Picture this. Julia Louis-Dreyfus creating the perfect home. Princess Di dressing for revenge. Christy Brinkley exploring a new life. Picture In Style, a magazine celebrating the lives of the world's most famous faces. New from the publishers of People. Get in style today.
The television event of November. Earth 2, NBC next Sunday.
From News Center 4, this is your 24-hour news service.
Good evening, everyone. Francisco Duran is due in court tomorrow morning. He'll be arraigned in the shooting at the White House Saturday. Secret Service agents say he's expressionless, refusing to say why he did it. And 3 men are missing in the bay tonight. Their fishing boat sank earlier today in strong winds. A complete report on News Center 4 at 11.
I've had a lot of bad dates.
This woman was like belligerent and antagonistic.
I would never go on a date with this guy again.
She's out of control.
It was a date from hell. Once this guy asked me to go to this restaurant, a seafood restaurant, looking at the menu, and he said, "What are you going to have to eat?" I said, "Well, I think I'm going to have the shrimp." He goes, "You're not going to have the shrimp, are you?" I go, "No, I'm not going to have the shrimp. I'll be right back." I said, "I'm going to the ladies' room." I went to the phone, called the cab, and left.
So I ended up not needing a new blow dryer after all. Hey, thanks for the call, Butch. And I bet that rash clears up in no time. Now it's time for a new segment called Movie Blunders, an up-close look at the blunders in our favorite B movies. This one's from Friday the 13th. Watch closely. The policeman turns on his lights, and we see them go on for a split second. Then in the wide shot, they're off, but get turned on again.
Estimate arrival 15 minutes.
What a blunder. Look for more blunders as Friday the 13th continues on USA Up All Night. Before we return to our movie, I think we've got time for another call. Hello, Frank from Phoenix. You're on the air Up All Night with Rhonda.
Hello, Rhonda. I love your show. Hey, listen, lately there's been all kinds of attention given to this whitewater scandal in Washington. To be honest, I still really don't understand all that political and financial jargon. I won't ask you to spell it all out to me, but am I correct in assuming that the whole controversy could likely be solved by hair care product analogies?
Yes.
Good enough. Thanks for your insight, Rhonda.
This Friday the 13th movie was so good, they went on to make 8 sequels to it. I understand the director was real tough on the actors when they screwed up a line. Let's get back to the disciplined acting as USA Up All Night continues. Hello, Mike. You're on the air Up All Night with Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. I love your show.
Thank you.
I've been a lawyer for 5 years now, and now I'm convinced that I was put on this earth to sing and entertain, not to practice law. I think I might quit my job at the firm and try to launch a music career. Am I making a mistake?
You know, Mike, I used to think that I didn't have the right hairstyle to become an actress. But you'd be surprised how far a little determination and a lot of hairspray can take you. I think that you should sing.
You mean, if I can continue to practice and keep my hair manageable, I can make it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Rhonda, this one's for you. You know I can't smile without you. No, I can't smile without you. If you only knew what I am going through.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. A lot of hairspray, Mike. Lots of hairspray. Your call-in cutie will be right back to Friday the 13th after these brief words.
You understand? I cannot smile without you. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-scoo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-ba-dee-dee-dee-da-ba-dee-dee-da. You know I can't smile without you. Know I feel sad when you are sad, and I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through.
Mike, might you need a little moose too? And now the conclusion of Friday the 13th on USA All Night.
I'm finding it hard to do anything. You know I can't smile
Without you, I can't smile. Without you,
if
you only knew what I'm going through. I
just can't smile without you.
Our next movie tonight is, you guessed it, Friday the 13th, Part 2. This one is much better than the first, which basically means the axe murdering is more realistic. USA Up All Night is a forward-moving show.
Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me, Rhonda, USA Up All Night. P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209-5719.
Hello, John. You're on the air Up All Night with Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. I love your show. I'm in kind of a bind here. You see, I've got twin sons, and their birthday is next Saturday, so we're having a party at the house. The problem is one of them wants Barney at the party, and the other one wants the Green Power Ranger. I can't afford both. What should I do?
You know, John, I had a similar situation. Once when I forgot to go to the bank before I went to the store. Anyway, what I needed was hairspray and volumizer, but I only had enough money for one. So I ended up not getting either until later on the day when I went back to the bank.
So I'm like hairspray, and my kids are like volumizer?
No, John. No. Barney is hairspray, and the Green Power Ranger is volumizer.
Oh, and I'm the bank, and the party is your hair. I got it. I don't know how to thank you. That's great.
I amaze myself sometimes. Thank you, John. Now back to the amazing slasher sequel, Friday the 13th, Part 2. You're watching Friday the 13th, Part 2 on USA Up All Night with your golden goddess of the airwaves. That's a nickname Rush Limbaugh wants desperately to steal from me. It's just not going to happen. Guess he'll just have to stick with Big Mac. And now for the bone-chilling conclusion of Friday the 13th, Part 2 on USA Up All Night. Just when you thought it was safe to fall asleep in front of the TV, we show another Friday the 13th movie. This one is Part 3. This network is big on chronology. Thanks for all your phone calls, and be sure to join us next week when we'll do something completely different all over again. Until then, remember, from the keeper of the Sizzle Kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda. Up all night. Nighty-night.
It's Rhonda Shear. Remember me from USA Up All Night? I know I got you through puberty. Admit it. Well, guess what? Now you can find me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. You can book me and I will send you your own private video message. You're going to love it. Or you can send it to anyone you would like. I would love to do that for you. So check me out at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. And remember, from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's Rhonda, it's up all night. Nighty-night from your bedtime buddy. Ooh.
Every company has an Edwina, the planner, the organizer, the one who tracks your packages. Only today, she's out sick, and you have to track them yourself. Luckily, she uses UPS. Just pop in our tracking software and you'll know when your package was delivered and who signed for it in seconds. Now, if only you could use it to find the bathroom key.
From News Center 4, this is your 24-hour news service.
Hello, everyone. The Republican mayor of Los Angeles today endorsed Democrat Dianne Feinstein. A new poll shows Feinstein beginning to pull ahead of Michael Huffington. And the White House gunman still isn't talking, but a note he left behind indicated he thought he'd be killed during his attack last night. A full report at 11 o'clock.
Hi, it's Rhonda with 2 great movies and a real bad toothache here at my big Hollywood dentist. Next on USA Up. Ouch. All night. Hi, it's Rhonda, and this is USA Up All Night. Tonight we're coming to you from the offices of Jose Eclair, dentist to the stars. Only in Hollywood can you have your hair permed, eyebrows plucked, and a cavity filled all in one sitting. I've got a really, really bad toothache that needs work, and I'm sure it's going to be a very painful experience. And speaking of pain, it's time to introduce our 2 movies, Private Resort and Phoenix the Warrior. Our first movie is Private Resort and has as many unresolved plot lines as it does tan lines.
We got a lot of nice girls out there.
Here's Private Resort, starring Rob Morrow and Johnny Depp. This may be the first time ever that we've shown a movie that the lead actors actually worked again. Here on USA Up All Night. And I got gas right now. It's got a hole in it and it really hurts. We'll get back to some more insane fun on the island of the perfect bikini in a minute. In the meantime, my tooth is starting to get worse. And my dentist, Jose Eclair, is really backed up. As a matter of fact, one of my good friends, actress Sandra Korn, is waiting to see Jose. Sandra just guest starred in Married with Children and just had her film debut in Gary Marshall's Exit to Eden. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Rhonda. How's it going?
Oh, my tooth. It's really hurting.
Me too.
I guess Jose gets to drill both of us today.
There sure are a lot of famous people in this room.
Yeah. Hey, oh, look over there. It's Tom and Roseanne. Right there.
Where?
See? Right over there. They're the 2 on the floor wrestling. Look at them go.
They sure are feisty.
Oh, look, wait. Roseanne's leaving Tom.
And now she's checking into a clinic.
Yeah.
And now she's checking out of a clinic.
Wait. While Sandra and I watch Tom and Roseanne break up, eat, and break up again, You stay tuned for these messages as USA Up Out All Night continues. Hi, it's Rhonda, and you're watching USA Up All Night, the show that puts the T in TNA. I'm here at the office of my Hollywood dentist, Jose Eclair, and with me is my gorgeous actress friend, Sandra Korn.
I hear Madonna's here to see the doctor.
Yeah, after her appearance on the Letterman show, Jose Eclair has to surgically remove her foot from her mouth.
Our next patient is Rhonda Shear of USA Up All Night. Rhonda's credits include Attack of the Party Nerds 2, Hell Comes to Frogtown 2, and Schindler's List. I'm sorry, that's Schindler's Lust. Dr. Eclair, here's Rhonda Shear.
I guess I'm on, only in Hollywood. Now, let's get back to more silicone on celluloid with Private Resort on USA Up All Night.
Rhonda Shear, come on down.
That kid obviously doesn't know the value of $1. Well, I'm here ready to have my tooth looked at by my dentist, Jose Eclair. One good thing about having a Hollywood dentist is you get to rinse and spit using mineral water with a twist.
All right, everyone, settle, everyone, settle. Oh, it's just you and me.
Oh, not a shot, no.
Not for you, Rhonda, my pet. Have you met my little friend here? Hello, Rhonda. Are you all right? All right, all right, all right. No, Rhonda. Now, let me see if I can find my tongue depressor. Tongue depressor. Here it is. So, what seems to be the problem, Rhonda?
I got a terrible toothache, and I think you might have pull it out.
Pull it out.
Pull
Pull
it
it out. Speak of pulling out. What have you done? I'd like to pull your hair out. What have you done to your hair? I'm going to have to put a conditioner on. Conditioner. I have some very messy work to do. You need to put on a smock.
Wait a minute. Close your eyes. I'll do it. Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Don't look.
Rhonda, darling, I'm a professional. Hula la, hombayanga, kumbaya. You're looking rather buoyant, I might say. She'd have no problem, no chance of ever drowning, huh?
I'll be right back with more dental hijinks after these messages on USA.
Very fascinating. Yes, I see.
Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me, Rhonda, USA Up All Night. P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209-5719.
It's Rhonda Shear. Remember me from USA Up All Night? I know I got you through puberty. Admit it. Well, guess what? Now you can find me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. You can book me and I will send you your own private video message. You're going to love it. Or you can send it to anyone you would like. I would love to do that for you. So check me out at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear. And remember, from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's Rhonda, it's up all night. Nighty-night from your bedtime buddy. Ooh.
Elijah Wood and Kevin Costner in the story of a brother, a sister, and the father who was their hero. The War, rated PG-13, starts Friday.
After Automobile Magazine named Plymouth Neon Automobile of the Year, there just isn't a lot left to say.
Denny's original Grand Slam breakfast is now just $1.99.
$1.99? Are you out of your mind?
Crazy. You get 2 eggs, 2 fluffy hotcakes, 2 bacon, and 2 sausages for just $1.99.
$1.99? Are you out of your mind?
The Grand Slam, America's favorite breakfast, is just $1.99. And hold it, Not just Monday through Friday. Let's make it every day of the week. Now, at participating Denny's, the Grand Slam is just $1.99.
Just $1.99? Are you out of your mind?
The Grand Slam, now just $1.99 every day. How long can this last?
Hi, it's Rhonda. I'm here at my highway dentist finally got a toothbrush.
What Rhonda is trying to say is she should really floss more, but she doesn't. She must sit in this chair and have painful mouth dental surgery.
That's not what I said.
Yes, Rhonda, I know I'm wonderful.
Listen to what a fire is what.
Rhonda says, watch this movie or she'll be out of a job on USA.
Hi, it's Rhonda. Well, Dr. Eclair thinks I need some x-rays taken, so I'm sitting here waiting for the technician.
All right, quiet, everyone. Hello, Rhonda. Absolutely love the smile. Now, listen, I want you to just look in this camera and think of it as your friend, or better yet, your lover. I'm so nasty. All right, baby, swing it. Let's go. Sorry.
I hate when I have...
Go, baby, do it. Yes, open up. Show me that molar. Give me molar. Yes. Third bicuspid now. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, my gosh, I'm having a hissy fit. I need a Snapple. Go, baby. Give it. Yes.
Rhonda, keep smiling. You keep watching a Private Resort, the movie that helped create the thing. Give me the channel changer continues on USA. Up all night. That's good? That's good?
Beautiful.
That's good?
You have very nice crowns. Did you know that?
What do you think of this one, Rhonda?
I don't know. I think the lighting's pretty bad. Oh, welcome back to USA. Up all night. Dr. Eclair and I are looking at the negatives to my dental x-rays.
Here's the one. Look at it, Rhonda. There's a little bit of a cavity there. Do you see that hole in the tooth there?
Yeah, wow, that looks pretty bad.
Oh, I've seen worse. Believe it. You should see that kid Urkel's teeth. Oh, I think that annoying voice of his is causing irreversible tooth decay.
Yeah,
Upside down.
Well, now back to Private Resort, the movie in which Rob Morrow not only gives us some northern exposure, but a little southern exposure too on USA. Up all night.
This is what I'm talking about.
So it's a little close here, Dr. Eclair. Yes.
I've had a lot of bad dates.
This one was like belligerent and antagonistic.
I would never go on a date with this guy again.
She's out of control.
It was a date from hell.
A friend of mine said that she knew somebody really nice who she wanted to introduce me to. So this guy called me on the phone, was very funny and nice, and we made a plan to go out to dinner. I guess Wednesday of that same week, he called and said that he was going to have to postpone our date because a business acquaintance died and he had to go to the wake. He kept laughing and I started to laugh. And anyway, he said, why don't you just come with me to the wake? The entire date, most of the time I was trying to pretend what to say to the family of this man who died when they said, and how do you know Bob? And I was too embarrassed to tell them that I was on a blind date. I wouldn't recommend going to wakes on a first date.
Wow, sometimes the characters in these movies are so unusual, you just have to get another look.
Nice. Hey, who does that?
And just think, that was the best take they had. Anyway, Dr. Eclair's about to work on my tooth.
Dr. Eclair,
Oh.
here's my calendar.
Well, thank you, Sandra.
What is this for?
I exchanged my posters and calendars for medical work. It's a barter system. It's all the rage.
Well, give me 2 more calendars and I'll perform brain surgery.
Dr. Eclair.
I'm a bad boy. I'm a very bad boy. But I don't care.
We'll return to Private Resort, the movie the studios should have kept private after these messages on USA Up all night. I can have it, right, Sandra?
Give me, I can have it.
You know, modern medicine has come a long way. Why, it was just yesterday that removing a tooth was a dangerous and painful ordeal. Well, thank goodness for modern medical techniques.
Ready, Rhonda?
Yes, Dr. Eclair. Well, while you get back to private resort, I'll just sit here and let Dr. Eclair pull my string on USA up all night. I want you to know that this movie won an award for the best Howdy Doody reference in a motion picture.
It's peekaboo time.
I'm sure Buffalo Bob would be proud. Anyway, you keep your howdies off your duties as we return to Private Resort on USA up all night. Hi, it's Rhonda. I just peeked outside into the waiting room, and you know who I saw? World-famous comedic hypnotist Flip Orley.
You know, since my hip surgery, I'm so frightened of going to the dentist.
You don't need to be frightened. Have you ever tried self-hypnosis?
No.
Well, you know, it's easy, it's fun, it's safe. Anyone can do it. Take something like a mirror, look yourself right in the eye, take a deep breath slowly in, slowly out, concentrate on relaxing, letting your eyes get heavy, slow, easy breaths.
Hello?
Ooh, let's have a little fun with a post-hypnotic suggestion. Oh, Flip, when I say USA up, I want you to say... Stay tuned for more Private Resort on USA up.
Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka.
All night. Wow, it's over. I can't believe it. It's a miracle. No more pain. I mean, I'm always happy when the movies are over, but this is fantastic. My therapist was right. As soon as the movie finished, my pain went away. Now, coming up is our second movie, Phoenix the Warrior. But not to fear, this film is actually supposed to be good. Uh-oh, I think I spoke too soon. Here's Phoenix the Warrior on USA up all night. Does anyone have an aspirin? Weren't you hoping to get washed away to another channel? I certainly was. If this movie gets any worse, Dr. Eclair will have to remove all of my teeth. We'll return to more guns and bimbos after these messages on USA up all night. I'm Rhonda, and you're watching Phoenix the Warrior. Now, here is some rare footage of one of the actresses looking for the writers of tonight's movie.
Come on, where are you, my little squirrelies? Squirrelies? Squirrelies?
Now, back to more sweaty, angry chicks in the desert on USA up all night. You're watching Phoenix the Warrior, the movie that was cast entirely at one location, Bubba's Big Boob Wrestling Farm. USA Up All Night will continue after these messages. You're watching Phoenix the Warrior. You might have noticed that tonight's movie marks John Wayne Bobbitt's acting debut. If you missed it, here's another look.
Damn! There's nothing more useless than a man who doesn't work.
Wow, this movie really is on the cutting edge. Let's get back to our movie on USA Up All Night. We'll return to more Amazon women in Jeeps after these words from our sponsor. Now, back to a bunch of scantily clad women and one lucky guy as Phoenix the Warrior continues on USA Up All Night. Now, back to more underwear models with attitude as Phoenix the Warrior continues. And now for the conclusion of Phoenix the Warrior on USA Up All Night. Ah, another sweet ending, a lot like Wizard of Oz. Or was that Friday the 13th? Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed our tight and tanned romp through the desert. And I hope you'll enjoy our next movie, Omen 3, The Final Conflict. Let's get together again same time next week when we'll do something completely different all over again. Until then, remember from the keeper of the Sizzle Kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda. Up all night.
Big man, pulled by obligation, pushed by expectation, escapes into the shadows of the unknown, drawn by the light, the mysterious red light. Big man stands alone.
Hey, big man, let's get a beer.
Big man realizes alone is overrated.
Mysteriously smooth, red light, Big Man's beer.
You didn't say anything about dancing.
Seen 1-800-COLLECT on TV. Here's how it works.
Thank you for calling 1-800-COLLECT. Enter the number you wish to call, area code first. Say your name.
Chris.
Please hold while we place your call.
1-800-COLLECT. Dial it today.
She's the host of Spotlight Cafe and USA Up All Night. Her two greatest ambitions in life are to be on this show and to date Woody Allen. But of course, they're not even remotely related. So please welcome Rhonda Shear.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Richard. God, you're hot. Okay. So, what do you think of the dress? You know, it's just a sign of the times. I just bought this dress, and they already broke up. They did. He's dating a girl that's on the back, I swear to God. That's their tough luck. I've had a hard week. Last week, I had to make that annual visit to the gynecologist. Well, actually, it wasn't so bad. My doctor's getting old. His hand shakes. Yeah. We make a day of it. We go shopping. Married women know what I'm talking about right here. Let me check this out. How many people here by applause are married? All right. By applause, how many people here are single? Single people have so much hope. They cheer. They're happy. But there's side benefits to marriage, like sex every night. And occasionally your partner will join in. There's the comfort of being married. For instance, you can be taking a bath together, a few little bubbles come up, no one says anything. Look, dear, it's the Rotor-Rooter man. Now, I've been going with someone for a while, and I'm from down south, and he's from New York. So when we fight, I try to make him feel really guilty. I put on the southern accent. I said, honey, down south, we have a saying, men are like streetcars. Another one comes along every 5 minutes. He said, yeah, honey, in New York, we have a saying, women are like subways. You pay to get on, and the whole ride, you live in fear. And why is it you guys, when you take off your socks, you sniff them? Not just one, but the other one too? Like, is it going to get better or something, like fine wine? What's the deal with this practice? You know you're just going to turn them inside out and wear them the next day anyway. I bought my boyfriend a brand new bicycle, and I started thinking, who invented the bike? Because the guy's bike has the bar, the girl's bike doesn't. I mean, who has more to lose here? I mean, let's think about this, guys. You're riding along on your bike, you fall off the seat and you hit that bar, you're a Ken doll. On the other hand, if you're a girl on a guy's bike, you're riding along, you fall off the seat, you hit the bar, you hit 5 little bumps in a row. Puff, puff. Next day, you'll join the Tour de France. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I recently posed for Playboy in a pictorial called Women of Comedy. Now, when you pose for Playboy, it's physically demanding for all of you guys who read Playboy for the articles. I mean, I've had sexier DMV photo sessions. This is true. Would you guys like to see what it's like when I pose for Playboy? Would you like to see how? You would? Well, why don't you come on up and be my volunteer? Come on, really quick. Come on up. No, come on up. Come on up, big guy. Yeah, thanks. Sit down here. This is now for Playboy magazine. Glad to see you dressed up for the occasion. Okay, since this is Playboy, you have to close your legs. It's not Hustler, okay? And the next thing you have to do is get your hands out of your lap. You can do that later on. Okay, very good. Now, cross this leg over that one like a girl. Okay. I love the socks. They're great. Okay. Now, squeeze. Really squeeze and point your toe. That's very nice. Now, put this hand here. Put this hand here. And this hand here. Now, look straight out there, because all these people are Playboy photographers. Very nice. No. Look straight out, because all these people they're all Playboy photographers are judging you. This is very good. Now, what's your name?
Mark.
Okay, Mark. What do you do?
I'm a caviar salesman.
Which means you still live at home with your parents. Okay. All right, Mark. Now, you know how you guys name that certain area of your body? You know, the part you think with? Do you have a name for yours?
No. My wife does.
What's your wife call it?
Pee-wee.
Mark just admitted that on national television. All right, squeeze Pee-wee. At least it wasn't Terminator or something like that. Okay, I've named the upper part of my body the girl. So to make the girls look bigger, you have to thrust them forward. Playboy has these little tricks. So go ahead, thrust, really thrust. Very nice. Suck this in and thrust that out. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now you're doing starting to hurt a little bit? Great. Okay, now the last 2 things you have to do is think sexy with just 2 things, your mouth and your eyes. Do something really sexy with your mouth. Really sexy. Come on, Mark, don't let us down now. Really sexy with your mouth. This isn't for field and stream, Mark. You're not a dead fish. Pretend like you're sucking on a lemon. Suck, suck, thrust. Suck, thrust. Okay, the last and final thing, because I'm going to take a picture of you to bring home to remember this evening by. Thrust, suck. Okay, the last thing, I want you to look at all these women and woo them. Give them bedroom eyes. Woo, woo.